Anyway, I forgot to ask you. Did you see that against they played against Croatia, the first one that was penalty? Could you
Is
give
that
that penalty in a big match?
is
I
that
mean,
when there was the collision with the goalkeeper, right?
yeah, Alvarez
However,
and
that
Livakovic.
wasn't a penalty. That isn't a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty because basically they just collided. The goalkeeper Alvarez went into the goalkeeper as much as the goalkeeper went into Alvarez. They both just went towards each other. It's not like Alvarez was running past and then the goalkeeper ran in his way. They were just towards each other. There's nothing they could have done. I don't think that's a penalty.
Like, but it's the rules of our goalkeeper, like penalty rules. If goalkeeper, I mean, like goalkeeper doesn't touch the ball, so if you collide the players, the strikers, it has to be penalty. Penalty.
Yeah, but in that situation, maybe if you say that the goalkeeper could have gotten out of the way,
Mhm.
then you have to say that Alvarez. And from that situation, I think Alvarez. If you think the goalkeeper could have been out of the way, then you have to think that Alvarez could have been out of the way as well. If you think the goalkeeper went into Alvarez, then you have to think that Alvarez ran into the goalkeeper
So,
as well.
so
To me,
should referee go, like, should have been referee go to VAR, isn't it?
I think the referee can go to VR if they want, but for me, that's not a penalty. Uh, I think like I think they need to look at the rules actually in football these days because it's going too far. A lot of the time, uh, for example, I've seen situations where a striker will be in the penalty box
Mhm.
and they'll dribble the ball, but the ball's already too far away from them. Even if nobody touches them, they're not going to reach the ball, and then they go down, and it's a penalty, or they're not touched at all and they just jump on the ground. In my opinion, for diving in the box, should I know they had a rule that said when the player dives in the box, it should be a yellow card. Very often, the referees don't hand out yellow cards for this. In my
Yeah.
opinion, it should be a red card. It should be a red card because the consequence if you get the penalty and you score is that you just stole 3 points. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
stole a win.
yeah, I agree with you this one, but my opinion, like, goalkeeper is the biggest part, one of the best part in the in football, isn't it? If I mean, like, I'm not just above of the referee. What referee did, okay, I have no problem, but there has to be something solution, because if you look at goalkeeper point, the view goalkeeper, so where should goalkeeper go? Should he?
Exactly.
Yeah, where should goalkeeper go? So he should have to go right in
Exactly.
front of the ball, isn't it? So Alvarez, he moved out of the ball. So he tried. He even didn't go to, like, I want to go to Alvarez to catch. He didn't go that way, isn't it? I mean, like, not even that one. Like, if you look at every way, so whenever there is something you can see the clear, yeah, that's a foul from goalkeeper, you can give that penalty. But it's not a penalty. There is no intention from the Livankovic that he has to hit the Alvarez. He has to get the, like, grab the Alvarez. No, he has the intention,
No.
like, okay, at least I can stop the ball, I can touch the ball, but he
Yeah.
didn't. He even didn't, like, how to say easy way, I don't know, like, he didn't. Okay, no, I'm not lying on, like, Alvarez came to him.
Yeah. Exactly. As much as Livakovic came to Alvarez, the same point has to be made that Alvarez came to Livakovic. It's the same. It's the same thing. You know, it's the refereeing is very strange. Like many times in the like, for example, when one team has possession of the ball, uh, and they're in the opponent's, they're in the other team's penalty area. Okay,
Mhm.
and let's say the attacker makes a slight foul on the defender. It's not really a foul, but the defender might go down. They'll give it as a foul straight away. They'll give it as a foul straight away. But if it was like outside of the box, they wouldn't give it as it's just too inconsistent. The refereeing.
No,
This is a huge conversation. I'm gonna start talking about VAR and all kinds of things.
no,
I'll
I mean,
probably
like,
keep you
last
here
one, like,
all
to
night.
tell something little just about this one, like, goalkeeper, if you don't give the chance to goalkeeper to stop the ball, so what's the rule for goalkeeper? I mean, like if it was for Argentina, all
Yeah,
of the Argentine fans said no, this is it's not a penalty, but it's still the rules, right? Like where is like goalkeeper? He has the like I don't know like where he's playing as a team of like part of the big like part of the team. He has a big role. So what's the like benefit for goalkeeper like the rules? What kind of rule is benefit for goalkeeper?
yeah. They might as well just tell the goalkeeper, okay, when Alvarez is running into the box, you just move out of the way and just let him come through. That's what you should say to the goalkeeper then, because you're giving them no opportunity basically.
The,
They have make one tiny mistake. They don't even need to make a mistake. Many times you see the striker run into the goalkeeper and
yeah.
fall on the ground and ask for a penalty.
Yeah, no, no.
And
Like there are so many remembered like things this stuff about like 1990 that one Germany goalkeeper. He just I forgot at that time. He just like bum on. They were remembering those things, but I'm saying that that's not. This is not 1990. This is 2022, and there is so many like
yeah,
technologies updates. So how do you compare those stuff to this stuff?
that's what I'm saying. I think that when it comes to the rules and the way that the referees interpret the rules, I think like they might feel like we've moved on and we've advanced, but actually I feel like they've regressed. It's not always because time goes on that things get better. I think it's gotten worse because they've taken the physicality out of the game. Now you can't even touch a player before he falls on the ground. When they fall on the ground, they're rolling around like little girls. It's embarrassing.
Mm, yeah,
I was
like
just thinking the other day, I don't know why this thought came to my mind, but everybody sees it all of the time on TV when you watch football these days. A player gets touched and they start screaming on the ground, screaming
yeah,
like like they've been shot. I was thinking, I don't
everyone,
know why
everyone.
I don't know why this thought came to my mind, but I was thinking like the Ukrainian national team. Look what's happening in Ukraine now. They have war there. Many of their countrymen died. It's terrible. It's very, very sad. What happens in a Ukrainian national team game when maybe a Ukrainian player's fouled and falls down? Did they start rolling on the ground and screaming? Will they not feel embarrassed for the people in the country who are dying? Or maybe the opponent does that. A Ukrainian player tackles the opponent, he falls on the ground, starts screaming. Do they not feel embarrassed for the people who are dying in the country? So I don't know why this thought came to my mind, but it's getting like, I've been a football fan my whole life. I played football since I was young. And now sometimes when I see this, it makes me not want to watch football. And I know when I was young, football interested me so much. And it was a big part of growing up and everything for me. But the kids these days, we had role models, yeah. Like,
Mm,
man, like we had, like you'd watch Roy Keane going into
yeah,
tackles, even Shearer, Patrick Vieira,
yeah,
even before my time, it was Vinnie Jones and Graham Souness, like these players, but now, like, look at the role models for the kids in football now.
no, 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 no. In
I'll
this
get
modern
carried away
time,
if I keep talking about this.
in this modern time, you like even you. I don't think anyone like yeah, Mbappe is my role model, Neymar is my role model. No, even so, I have watched after 2018 World Cup like some of the players like not players like kids. So previous time they said no, Neymar is my role model. Like after 2018, the way Neymar trolls in like
Yeah,
viral about
yeah.
screaming, and they said no, I don't like Neymar no more. I don't like.
Like the one where I can't remember who the opponent was, but the ball was kicked off Rivaldo's leg. It hit him
Mhm.
in his leg, his lower leg. Rivaldo, the Brazilian player,
Yeah, I
and he
know.
fell on the ground holding his face like this. And the player that kicked the ball off his leg got a red card.
Oh my god, I didn't watch that on anyway.
Yeah, so
Iker
I think
Casillas
that
said Iker
I
Casillas
think,
he said that's not a penalty.
yeah, I don't think it was a penalty. Maybe it's because of I like watching football in the 90s and all of that, but I think they need to uh, sort of loosen some of the rules when it comes to physical contact in the game because the players know it now. You see the defenders when they're defending, as soon as they cross the line to go into the penalty box, the defenders, they got their arms up like this to show that they're not touching the striker. or they've got their arms behind the back to show that they're not touching him with their arms, because they know as soon as they put one finger to touch him, he's going to fall on the ground and it's going to be a penalty. That's wrong. We shouldn't have this situation in football.
So day by day, football is getting toxic.
Toxic, I think so, yeah. You could call it toxic, yeah.
FIFA should get like think about it this one, because we just think about like FIFA just now yesterday. FIFA president Gianni Infantino, he said like there will be FIFA Club World Cup by 32 teams. So I mean, like
yeah.
when I heard that one, I was like, are you kidding me? Like player is playing Champions League. There is in the country there is 3 leagues: Community Shield in England and League One, League Cup, FA Cup. I mean, and even like in Spain there is 3. Italy, France, Germany, every country they have own league. They have country Europa, Copa, and now is Nations League, and there is a like still there is friendly match. So many. So players are not human, are they robot? I have no idea. Like I was asking, like I was feeling like I should ask Jane Antonino, do you play? Yeah, I was feeling like that. Like Thibaut Courtois, Kevin De Bruyne, they were spoken about that. The FIFA just think about like we are not human, and they just think about this is organization. They want money. They don't think about like players. They just think about the club owners, even the president. Like they think about, oh no, we got a revenue, we got a money, we got a like advertisement.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Even even I don't even think the fans want to see it, to be honest.
Like I have heard from ex Chelsea player, he said it's a plastic cup. Club is a plastic cup.
Yeah, fans know what's happening, Fans don't want to see that. I think the competitions we have are fine. I think the format is good. We don't need any plastic cups for money purposes or anything like that. It's like toxic.
Okay, bro. Thank you for your valuable time. Hopefully, we can get after who is gonna win. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. But it's a big tournament.
Well, my predictions were wrong.
Okay, bro. Thank you. See you next time.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.